Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Rico, back at it again. For those that are tuned in for the very first time, this is the Rico Report, brought to you by the Buffalo Fanatics. Welcome to another edition of a fine show. We got some things to talk about today, like we always do. It's a big week. Just as big as the last one, but we all know to be the best, you got to beat the best, right? And taking it from my man Ric Flair and give him that woo, because at the end of the day, that's what you got to do. And we did that last week versus the Chiefs. Now we got a new foe. We got a new opponent, completely different offensive opponent. These guys are a ground and pound, play action type team. So if you lose focus, you lose accountability, it could ding you. It could ding you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got some things to talk about. We got some keys to victory. How do we get to our fifth straight win? How are we going to get there? Well, show up. That's the number one thing. We got to show up and show out and show them exactly what we're made of, because we've got some payback. We've got some payback to give back. You know what I'm saying? We got to pay some people back today, man. And this weekend is no different. So Monday Night Football is going to be something else. We are facing the Tennessee Titans, a solid Tennessee Titans team, a 3-2 Tennessee Titans team. Listen, yes, they lost to the Jets. I know. But sometimes you need that game, a game like that, to kind of wake you up. And maybe they're awoke. They're awoke. You got me not speaking English correctly. They're awoke. They're awake. Hopefully that loss, woke them up. It kind of did that for us when we lost against the damn Pittsburgh Steelers that have been kind of sliding a little bit. But nonetheless, every week is a different week. You play to win the game. Herm Edwards said it best. You know what I'm saying? Every Sunday is a different Sunday, man. You gotta, and the good thing is we're such a well-coached team that these guys don't sit here and dwell on the last victory we had, 24-hour rule. And I really, truly believe that. I think these guys honestly have 24 hours to enjoy that damn thing and move on to the next. I mean, it's a cliche thing to say, but I honestly believe that McDermott's got these guys really tuned in and honed in on the fact that this is a new game, guys, new game. And we remember what happened last year. Last year, COVID ridden. It was so new in the league and in our neighborhoods. It was just, there was so many things going on, but the league still went through. The league still went on. The game still went on. And I went back to watch the game a little bit. We can't get the condensed version of the game. Man, I didn't realize that. I mean, both teams were riddled with injuries or riddled with people that are away on COVID or whatever the case is. But we did not have the best roster out there to really compete against this team, right? I was looking at who we had. Trey White was out. So who was starting? We had Levi Wallace and we had Josh Norman against an AJ Brown that just ate our lunch. You know what I mean? So Jordan Poyer, Michael Hyde were there. It's true. But no Milano. So we had Tremaine Edmonds, and Tremaine Edmonds, we all know that he was kind of with a bum shoulder. So he was never truly healthy at points of the season. So it was not good, but we got our asses handed to us. And it just is what it is. It is what it is. So we have an opportunity to be healthy. I don't know if you guys have seen the statistics, but we are the healthiest team going into week 6. The healthiest team. Do you know who the most injury riddled team is? The Tennessee Titans. So they've got some adversity to get over. But I think we'll be all right. So here's the deal. How are we going to win this game? And a lot of people think just show up, air the ball out, let Allen do what he does, and go from there. But I mean, there's game plan, there's strategy. So I'm thinking, okay, so what did we do last year that had us lose so badly to them? I personally think that we just lost confidence midway through the game. Turnovers killed us. I mean, we had Andre Roberts starting at receiver alongside Cole and Stephon. Our fifth receiver. You know what I mean? John Brown wasn't playing. So it was one of those situations where it just was not good. It wasn't good. TJ Yeldon was in the game. So I mean, we had Tyler Croft was our one of the contributors. Dawson Knox wasn't what he is right now. So like there was a lot of things going on in that game. That I'm looking back, I'm like, man, what a difference it looks like right now. What a difference it looks like right now. So salute to McDermott getting these guys, they getting these boys ready and ready to roll. So keys to victory. How do we take care of business against these damn Tennessee Titans, right? Because we all know the focal point of that offense is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, 6'3", freaking 350 pounds, what it feels like. You got to bring that man down, and boy can run. You know what? Like I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Derrick Henry is like Bowser. You know what I'm saying? If you guys ever played Mario Kart back in the day, Bowser, it takes him a while to get going, but once he gets going, you cannot stop him. He bounces you out of the way. So how do you neutralize a Bowser? How do you neutralize a guy that you just that's so big like that, man? You got to get him early in the backfield. You got to get him early in the backfield. So if you get him early in the backfield, man, we've given ourselves a chance. We've given ourselves an opportunity to neutralize him and now force Tannehill in these second and longs, third and long. So now defense knows what's coming. So now send a nickel blitz. You know what I'm saying? Send the hounds. Maybe not even have to send a blitz, man. Just get the hounds after Tannehill, right? So I got a few things that stand out from last game and statistically how they're looking this year. My man Terrence Blanton says, Julio isn't healthy. Well, according to Julio is going to be playing. He said he's ready to go. He's good to go. So, I mean, shoot, how's he going to miss Monday night against one of the hottest teams in the league? He's not going to miss that. He's like, yo, I'm ready to go. A.J. Brown, ready to go. So they're going to have a nice complement on offense. You know what I'm saying? Just prepared, healthy, and we'll see how it plays out. But guess what? We're healthy on our end too compared to last year. Last year, I mean, we were going out with the likes of Lewis. Not that I'm hating on Lewis. I like Lewis, but young Lewis, right? Josh Norman. I mean, Mr. Walking Penalty, Josh Norman. I was rooting for Josh Norman. I thought he was going to be the attitude adjustment that this team needed, right? You know what I mean? That to get you guys over the hump. Sometimes you need that little bit of a emotional boost. It wasn't like that, man. My man was holding every other play. You know what I'm saying? Good individual. You know what I'm saying? Outside of football, very fantastic individual, but he's just, I mean, he's still playing right now, but it wasn't cut out. And I wouldn't say he got abused, but AJ Brown put the beats, right? So we had Levi Wallace on one side and Josh Norman on the other. So we went out there with not a full squad, right? Dean Marlowe was on the squad at the time. So I mean, there were some moments that were like, oh, come on, man. So this game coming up, there's a lot of things that factor in. So let's look at the tail of the tape, if you will, right? So I'm looking at these Titans, right? Titans right now are 28th against the pass. All right. So we are fielding the number one scoring offense in the game right now at 34, 35 points a game. So when you are sitting here at 28th against the pass, it's reason for concern. Now, it's all about matchups. You guys have heard me say this before, but you still have to account for the statistics. I mean, the statistics mean something, right? So 28th against a pass. So that's where we can take some advantage. Now, we all know that Harold Landry is nice. Harold Landry gave us some issues last year. Harold Landry's going to be doing it again. He's got 4 sacks this year already. So he's doing his thing right now. So we've got to make sure that we are accountable for those that are coming after us, right? Simmons is going to be playing. So they got some boys up there. They can play. All right. And I don't even think Simmons played last game. So this is going to be a different game for both teams, right? Here's another thing. Julio Jones and AJ back, right? So now you've got Tannehill with more weapons. Pruitt's going to be, taking some interior passes. Then you got Julio, big boy, 6'3", can run. And then you got AJ Brown, that's strong as heck. He's like a freaking more nimble Anquan Bolden. So we're going to have our hands cut out, right? But we got Milano back. We have Tremaine Edmonds that is healthy. So listen, I'm betting against our defense, man. I'm betting with the defense. And this defense is going to have to just knock them down a peg and remind them, this defense is for real, and we have to keep that up. And I think we will, right? Now, one thing that we do have to watch for, Derrick Henry right now is hot. Derrick Henry has 4 100-yard rushing games right now under his belt. So he's looking to, you know what I mean? Dude has like 650 freaking yards rushing, and we're going into week 6. We're going into week 6 for crying out loud, man. The man's already got 650 yards. So now he's going up against a defense that, I mean, it's going to give him some challenges. So hopefully we can slow him down. You can't stop a Derrick Henry. You can't stop him. You have to slow him down, right? The last 3 years that we played Derrick Henry, back in 2018, 11 touches for 56 yards. Slow him down. Back in 2019, 20 touches for 78 yards. Under 100 yards. Slow him down. We won both those games, right? 2020, 19 carries for 57 yards. Here's the problem. He had 2 touchdowns. And those 2 touchdowns came on us turning the freaking ball over or having a gash on special teams. So we gave them short field. You give a team short field, they're going to take full advantage of us. And that's exactly what happened to us. And then we just fell apart. We fell apart at the seams, and they just waxed us. They just took care of business. You got to give them credit. I mean, they saw a wounded, emotionally wounded dude, a bunch of men wounded on the field right now, physically and mentally, and they took full advantage of it. They spanked us, 42-16, something stupid like that. So we got to make sure that, you know, we're prepared. We're prepared and ready to hit these guys right in the mouth. Not no play games. By the way, speaking of hitting and smashing, do me a favor. There's 125 people rocking right now. Smash that like if you have not subscribed to this channel. And you're like, I'm not sure if I should. Subscribe to the channel. You won't be sorry, because this is going to be a long journey. We're only week 6. We got all the way up into the playoffs. Playoffs? You damn right. And then hopefully we make it to the Super Bowl. So subscribe to the channel. Smash that like. If you're new to the channel, go ahead. You won't be sorry, man. Shout out to my guy, Matt Montgomery. Matt Montgomery says, yo, Star and Ed Oliver are going to be to shut down that run game. And it's okay. And here's another thing. And that's a great point, right? Don Key says, just look at the offensive bullets we have. Sanders, Beasley, Diggs, Knox in the air, along with Moss and Gilliam as receiving backs. Moss, Singletary, Gilliam on the ground. Don, you in line, girl. We got some key opponent. We got some key players on this team that are going to make a big difference from last year, right? Instead of a Devin Singletary, TJ Yeldon, right? It's a Devin Singletary, Zach Moss, Gilliam, along with Josh Allen, right? With a confident team, the sky's the limit right now. And now we've made some shuffling on the line. We shuffled the line as well, right? Now, instead of having Darrell Williams at right tackle, Darrell Williams has been slid in to right guard. Spencer Brown is now manning the right tackle position. So now we've strengthened our right side of the ball, and we've got Feliciano and Deion Dawkins holding it on the left side, and Mitch Morse in the middle. So we've made some changes that allows us to keep Josh clean and open up some holes for these guys, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing how these guys continue to gel together and face some opponents that are going to give us some challenges. So it's gonna be key. It's gonna be interesting. So 4 straight games for Derrick Henry. Julio Jones, AJ Brown are back from injury. And here's a key element of this game. Tannehill has allowed, I don't want to say Tannehill, the offensive line, the Tennessee Titans have allowed 20 sacks. 20 freaking sacks. All right. So that's where we take full advantage, right? So we can get after Tannehill. We can affect the game. We need to put and keep these guys in 3rd and long situations. So what that does is it keeps Henry out of the game plan, because now they have to pass their way out of these 3rd and longs, 2nd and longs, and then we go from there. It sounds easy, right? When I'm saying, oh, you do this and you can do that and turn here, and it all sounds easy until we actually go ahead and actually fulfill what we're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Put into action, execute. Execution is going to be key in this game. So 20 sacks allowed. Listen, Boogie Basham, Efe Obada, Jerry Hughes, Mario Addison, you know what I'm saying? Ed Oliver, Star Lotulelei, yo, get ready to eat. Put the bib on, man. Get that bib on, put it on, because it's time to eat, man. Get your fork and knife and let's go. Man, fuck a fork and knife, man. Hands. All hands, man. We gonna manhandle these guys. We gotta manhandle the front. We gotta win in the trenches. The trenches is where we need to take full advantage. A guy like Taylor Lewan that's on that squad, yo, take full advantage, guy. Take full advantage. You let a guy like Buda Baker just throw you all over the place, fam, it's over with. I mean, that's on film. That's in the archives. Ain't nobody gonna forget about that, man. He put you on your ass. So we got guys that are hungry that are gonna be getting after that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it very much so. So So those are some of the keys that I noticed with this Titans team. Now with the Bills, right? Our rush defense right now is pretty damn solid. So we are allowing 3.7 yards a carry. All right, so that's good for fourth in the league, in the entire league. Okay, not only that, we're allowing 78 yards rushing a game. That's good for third in the league. So this defense has really tightened up. They've really tightened up. You like what I did there? Tighten up. They've really tightened up on the run. So it's going to be a very big test to see how we deal with the likes of Derrick Henry. I mean, who do we face as running backs? Najee Harris, a rookie running back, still kind of gelling with his O-line. And we faced a Myles Gaskins, and we placed an Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson's nice, but we bottled him up. He had a nice screen run for 72, 73 yards. We bottled him up. Then we had the likes of Mark Ingram. Who else is on this? Like Lindsay, Philip Lindsay. Like, fam, we haven't really faced any RBs that are going to really scare us, right? Travis, you got me saying Travis Etienne. Clyde Hilaire, bottled him up and he got hurt. So we haven't really been tested, but we don't give the opportunity. So Derrick Henry, known to freaking have 130, he's rushing for 130 yards a freaking game. It's insane. So we've got to slow him down, keep him. If we can keep Derrick Henry under 80, we got this in the bag. We should be able to take care of business if we can keep this man under 80. So a few other key points that I want to bring out as well. Staying on the Bills defense. The defense is only allowing 5 yards a pass. So 5 yards a pass, I'll take that every day. So Tannehill, looking at the game last year, he didn't really kill us deep. It was dink and dunk. 8 yards here, 4 yards here, 9 yards here, 12 yards here, back to 6. So we've just got to be disciplined. Know the play action is coming. You know what I'm saying? Be disciplined. Don't lose contain, because that's how he got us, man. There was on a two or three plays in that game, we lost contain and he gashed us for a good 30 yards or so, give or take. So we can't have that. We just can't have that. So this Bills defense is going to be prepared to go, man. Look what we did to Pat Mahomes last year. Last game, right? We kept Patty 5 yards a throw, and we picked him off twice. Big individual play by Greg Rousseau to bat the ball down and bring it down. But we've got our hands full, and I think we're up for the task, man. We're up for the task. So Pat Mahomes, 5 yards to throw, 2 interceptions, man. You know what I'm saying? We were able to handle that. So channel all that. You know what I'm saying? That frustration you had for the Chiefs and losing, bring it over to Tennessee, because Tennessee embarrassed you on national TV too. So you got to pay them back on national TV. Fam, this game is a year. This was like last year. We're just a week off. We played the Tennessee Titans in week 5, and then we played the Chiefs in week 6. So it's just in reverse. So this is almost a year apart. So we've got an opportunity now to take them down. We got an opportunity. So we got a chance, man. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Shout out to my man, I Am Danny. I see you, I Am Danny. Say, what's up, Rico? What's happening? I see my man Terrence in the building that says, Terrence says, this could be a shutout. I'll say it first. Listen, if we can shut them out, I'll take that, man. That'll be the 3rd shutout this year. Golly, I think somebody mentioned that the numbers that we're producing right now, it is as if we are like the 2000 Ravens. And if we're playing like the 2000 Ravens, granted, very early, and things do change. Shoot, the sky is the freaking limit. The sky is absolutely the limit. My man Matt Montgomery says, Bills defense has allowed only 64 points. Jets have scored only 67 points. So our defense turns teams into the Jets. in conclusion, our team turns teams into the Jets. I get it. I'm with you, fam. I'm with you. So that being said, the one thing that is standing out in our way, and I need to share that with you guys, 20 sacks allowed by the Tennessee Titans. Okay? So it's 20 sacks allowed by the Tennessee Titans, and the Bills right now have 14 sacks right now. They're tied for 5th in the league. So we get after the quarterback. We do get after the quarterback. And we are 5th in the league with pressure. So pressure, bust pipes. You know what I'm saying? You put enough pressure, man, that pipe's gonna burst. You know what I'm saying? And when that pipe bursts, that means we're just raining points on these guys, man. We're just raining points. We just don't stop. We need to take full advantage of turning the ball over, taking full advantage of field position, and taking full advantage of the red zone. When we get in the red zone, capitalize with 7. Don't walk away with 3, right? Now, I'm looking at also last game, right? Like, what happened last game? Like, what was the problem? I'll tell you what the problem was. Turnovers, field position. We gave these guys field position like you wouldn't believe. They didn't have to really work for their freaking points, man. Maybe they had like 2 or 3 drives where they really had to march, but for the most part, man, they were actually on our end. Us being foolish, man, giving the ball away, dropping balls, having to punt the ball to them, like it was just not good. It wasn't great. So we need to fix that up. Penalties continue to plague us right now. I mean, we were much better last game, a little bit. Now those calls were awful, god awful, but we were much better last game as opposed to the beginning of the season. But we had what? I think we were penalized for like almost 80 yards. 80 yards of penalties, man. Can you imagine? 3rd down, get a 1st down, and then they're walking you back. You're like, come on, man. It was like 3rd and 7. We just grinded for that. Now we're sitting at 3rd and 17, man. That kills you with a holding call, any of those things. So we need to make sure that we are on top of our things. So minimize the penalties. Minimize the freaking penalties, and we should be good. Secondly, guess who was starting? We got Cole Beasley. We had Gabe Davis, which is great. We had Stephon Diggs, normal. And we had Andre Roberts on the field. And Andre Roberts had a ball thrown his way. Boy, that thing ricocheted off of him. Interception. I was like, oh, and that's how it started. That's how it began. And the route was on, right? Turning the ball over. We just can't have that. We just cannot have that. By the way, I got to give a big shout out to my man, DJ. Go, DJ. Go, DJ. Hey, let's go, man. Let me put my pipes up. So, my man, DJ, welcome to the big squad. Where's my belt? Where's my belt? Where's my belt? Welcome to the big squad. Big, biggity, big. Listen, folks, if we can get to, we got 1 new member now. We got 9 more members. Why not? Let's give away a tee. Let's give away a tee. You guys get to go to the fan shop and choose your tee. If y'all are feeling that Air Allen, Jeff Green was the winner of he was the recipient of the draw, the live draw that we did last. Shout out to my guy, Jeff Green. Salute to you. So if you are trying to jump on there, you all know what to do. Let's do this. All right, moving on. Here's the deal. What up, DJ? I see you, kid. I see you. So another thing too, Andre Roberts was a starter. I mean, come on, man. Like when you see Andre Roberts being the starter, right, that's when you know, like, come on, fam. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. Ahmed Mathis says, yo, Rico, remember the league jacked us up playing on Titans on a Tuesday night? Trust me, we all remember that. We all know that stuff. We ain't gonna forget that. We are definitely not gonna forget that. That's for damn sure. Here we go. Short field. We gave these guys short field. We can't do that again. Field position is going to be key. Time of possession is going to be key. Although we won the time of possession against Tennessee last year, they didn't really have to have time of possession on their hands because they were in our zone all the time. We gave them the field position. Short field, they score, they keep it moving. I mean, they put 40 points on us, man. That's embarrassing, man. We can't have that shit no more. So we got to make sure that we're on top of our shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Tan. Jessica knows what I'm saying. Jessica says, yo, the biggest thing last year when we played the Titans, the Bills did not know how good they were. This year, the Bills know how good they are. It was early. You're definitely right about that, Jessica. It was early. We started stringing some wins until we hit that lull against the Cardinals. But yeah, man, we started putting some wins together because it started early. We started off the season, were we like 4-0 or something stupid like that? So we were doing all right, man. We were doing all right. Confidence was budding, and confidence right now is at an all-time high for these guys. So we just got to stay humble. Shit, you got me sounding like coach. We got to stay humble. We got to stay hungry. If we stay humble, we stay hungry, man. We straight. We'll be just fine. We'll be just fine. Josh Norman was starting. You know what I'm saying? And that boy was grabbing McGrabby, just grabbing everybody, getting penalties. Like the penalties killed us, man. So that was a big one, right? And the main thing for me, before I get into my detailed points, is like we can't lose contain. The amount of times that we lost contain, we let Tannehill gash us. He gashed us like crazy, and I was not pleased about that because that just gives them a new fresh downs. It demoralizes the defense because we're like, man, we thought we had everything on lock, and then this guy just ran for 21 freaking yards. So it makes all of the difference when it comes to that. So I'm looking at the statistics from the last game that we played, 42-16, and Tannehill didn't really have that big a game, right? but capitalized in the red zone, right? He had 3 touchdown passes, 3 freaking touchdown passes in the red zone. Derrick Henry had another 2 on the ground. Tannehill killed us, man. 3 touchdowns, and he had a rushing touchdown. Golly, fantasy-wise, he killed it, right? A.J. Brown had 7 receptions for 82 yards. You had Jonnu Smith had 2 touchdowns. So the red zone, man, we just gave it up in the red zone. We let them have it in the red zone. So we need to really get our act together. Malcolm Butler, had 2 interceptions. Man, I'm reliving this right now. When I'm looking at these, I'm like, come on, man. Like we just gave them this game. We really honestly gave them this game. So we got to make sure that we come through and we come hard against these guys, man. Real talk. Shout out to my guy, Hold My Beer, 585. I'm assuming the 585 is Rochester. Sorry, let me get my accents right. Rochester. So if you are from Rochester, let me give you some love for Rochester, New York. Welcome to the Bing Squad, my guy. Bing, biggity, bing to Hold My Beer. Let's go, man. We're down to what? We got 8 more members to go. Let's do this. Check this out. So I'm looking at this game, right? Last year. And I'm not trying to dwell too much. Am I right? Hold My Beer. You're from Rochester. You guys, I found the way that you guys speak. You guys have this sound. Rah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to Rochester. Somebody give me that apple. Yeah, that apple. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Rochester has this unique sound. They got a unique sound to them. You know what I'm saying? So they don't drink pop. They drink pop. Yo, you want to give me a soda or a pop? Give me a soda pop. You know what I'm saying? That's the Rochester Cats. That was a horrible accent. I ain't no impersonator, but y'all catch what I'm trying to say here. All right. So going back to this game, man, we just gave it up to them, man. We really did. We didn't help ourselves. We really did not help ourselves. I'm looking at this game right now, right? So they had 139 yards rushing. Obviously, we bottled Derrick Henry, but obviously we did not bottle our guy Tannehill. Tannehill, what did he rush for? Tannehill rushed for what? 42 yards. 42 yards in that game, and he had that one big. I think he had a couple long runs that actually really killed the momentum. But I'm looking at the team stats. Here, and the thing that stands out to me right now is the turnovers, man. We turned the ball over. And they were capitalizing on. They were like 60% in third down efficiency. Although we were pretty damn good ourselves, we were 13 for 17. That's above 70%. It's got to be. But penalties also killed us. 10 penalties that game. 10 freaking penalties. That'll get you every time. My man Jeff Danger says, "Yo, hard H's." That's how they roll over there. I got you, bro. But 10 penalties is always going to kill you. It is going to get you every single time. Chino says, yo, Rico, I heard that they are going to open the borders in November. That's what I heard too. I heard the same thing too. But for those that need to go across, or once they open the borders up, you're going to see a lot more Canadians heading out there. So get ready for the stadium to be even more loud and rocking, because the Canadians are coming, boy. Y'all better make some room for us, though. Make some room. We gained in field position, but here's the big thing. I'm trying to look for where my red zone, because the red zone is where we really lost out. I'm going to try to use another site as I'm looking at that, but red zone is what really killed us. When you look at the red zone, they just took full advantage of the red zone. So like, bear with me while I try to look for the box score of this game. But yeah, so as this is loading up, Matthew Montgomery says, yo, Tennessee is -3 turnover differential, just like KC was last week. Oh, I see what you're doing there. So we're picking off Tannehill 3 times. Damn. We're picking off Tannehill 3 times this week. I'll take it, man. If we can pick off Tannehill twice and at least take one back to the house, I'll take it. I'll take that, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. Groot, he deliberately went down. And I'm using the wrong word, not deliberately, but I don't think he realized how, once he caught it, he had a little bit of room where he could have went for the races. But I think he stumbled a little bit, and then he just dropped it and gave himself up. Man, had he tipped that, picked it, and ran it back, that would have been something because he had the room to do it, but he gave himself up. But nonetheless, that was a momentum killer for Kansas City Chiefs because they were marching on us, man. They were definitely marching on us. So we're going to see how this plays out, man. I'm just looking up the statistics from last year because I'm curious to see how this went last year. I'm just typing that in. I hate dead air, by the way. Dead air kills me. So that being said, so we've got room to improve. We've got things to do, but we've definitely got some improvements that we've made, and I'm very proud of this team. So we're really about to sit here and see what this team is made of. And we found out last week what it was made of, and we made it great. We're made of freaking tenacity, and we are a nasty team. We're a nasty team. And what I think I love the most about this team is it's got a great mixture of youth and veteran leadership. You got a lot of youth on the D line, but you got your veteran guys in Mario Addison. And I feel like it's not talked about enough. It's not talked about enough. Look, go back to Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde on your safeties. Then you have Trey White. You know what I'm saying? Still in his 20s. What is he, like 26? You feel me? You got Ed Oliver in the middle next to Star Lotulelei. You got Groot, Boogie Basham next to Jerry Hughes and Mario Addison. You know what I mean? So it's really nice to see a mixture. You've got Gabriel Davis right next to Cole Beasley and Stephon Diggs, right? You got Stevenson, rookie that we drafted. I'm sure he's soaking up all the sun and gaining information. You got Deion Dawkins right next to a guy like Feliciano. Mitch, you got me saying Morch. Mitch Morse is in the same room with Spencer Brown. You know what I'm saying? Darrell Williams is right next to him. So this team is infused with some youth and some veteran leadership. And this is what's making this team solid, man, because these young guys are watching how these vets do it. And then these vets are watching how these young guys are just really getting after it, which gives them the ability to just boost up and get things going. So it is really nice to see a well put together team, a very well put together team. So I'm very impressed, man. So looking at the statistics, and I finally pulled it up here. So red zone, golly, folks, this is what killed us. Red zone, they were 6 for 6. 6 for 6 in the red zone. We couldn't stop a freaking nosebleed. No wonder we got spanked 42. Golly, man. Nah, that can't fly, man. For us, we were in the red zone. We were 2 for 2. Really nice. But golly, 6 for 6. We got to make a stop. You know what I'm saying? We got to get these guys going for freaking field goals. These guys went 6 for 6. So yeah, man, that's gonna kill you. That's gonna kill you every single time, man. So it is what it is. It becomes what it is. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's where we are, and that's where we stand at this point. So now, keys to victory. Keys to victory. If you guys tuned in last night, I was actually able to go and visit my brothers at the Tennessee Titans Weekly. I went on their page and we chopped it up, and we had a good time, man. So these guys they're I'm gonna tell you this, man. These Tennessee Titans fans are mighty confident. They are mighty confident. They feel good. Derrick Henry is their savior. They feel like it is going to run through them. Now, Julio Jones obviously is going to make a big difference for them. But like, man, they feel extremely confident. And then when I try to tell them, okay, guys, I mean, shoot, you guys need to calm down a little because we didn't have a full complement team last year. You guys are talking about, oh, COVID this, COVID that, but we were just as much affected in key positions, just like you guys were. So let's pump the brakes a little bit, fellas. Let's pump the brakes because this Bills defense is not what it was last year like it is this year. This year, we are getting after it. And you guys are giving up 20 damn sacks already? Nah, fam, nah. And look, and they lost to the Jets. They did. Now, granted, they didn't have Julio Jones. They didn't have A.J. Brown. And that's a big key part. You know what I'm saying? But you're a professional team, and you should be able to beat them down no matter what. And that's why this is the NFL. The NFL, you think you got it, but you don't sometimes, right? So that being said, we've got our hands cut out for us. We got our hands cut out, but these damn Titans, man, they feel mighty good. So this is going to be wonderful for the Bills to come in on Monday night, shut that shit down, let them know who daddy is, and send them packing. And oh, by the way, before we leave Tennessee, Tennessee. You got me saying Tennessee. Before we leave Tennessee, we know we gotta crack a bottle of that Tennessee whiskey and take a swig and call it a day. You feel me? So I'm looking very much forward to that. So now, how do we win this game? 3 keys to victory. Now I'm going to change things up. I want to invite some folks onto the show. You know what it is, man. It's Friday night. We're a half hour into the show. I want to be able to give you guys the voice. To call in and let me know what your thoughts are now. For those that are wondering, like, okay, how do I call in? I want to call in. This is my time to call in. If you are a Bing Squad member, go to the community chat. Scroll down. The number is still the same. Y'all can call that number. I got it in my phone. It's there. So if you guys want to call in and say, okay, I got things to say, call that number. Y'all can jump in on there. Now, if you're like, man, bump that number. I want to be on screen. I want to be able to see Rico and I want to talk to him. I'm about to send the link to the community chat. You guys already know what it is. The community chat is where it's at. So if we have not texted you and you're unfamiliar with it, I'm about to send the link in there. And if you guys are looking forward to jumping in, send that text. And if you guys are wondering, whoa, what's this text? What are you guys talking about? What's that number? I'm going to send you guys a number right now. Give me uno momento. Is that right? Did I say that? Uno momento, por favor. So here is the number. It's the BF Text Club. This is the number. You give us a call on that right now, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sending the invites to those that do want to jump on the show. You don't have to. It's up to you if you'd like to. We'd love to have you on. But if you're too shy, all is good. Super chats are good enough as well. I'll hit you guys in the chat as well, and we can get it bumping that way as well. So I'm just setting it up as we get this thing popping, and then we will be able to get this show going. So I'm just setting up right now. Everything is live right now. So waiting on y'all to come on through. And if you got a hot take that you would like to share, jump on and let's do it up. I'm waiting for y'all, man. So as we are setting up, I'm gonna close this little page here right now. So the BF text box 1-716-219-0086. Y'all wanna text it right now. Like, yo, Rico, I want in. Send me that link. I want to chop it up with you. Let's do it. My man Mario says, yo, Rico, be on the lookout for those new tally towels in Nashville. They do that? I thought that was just a Pittsburgh thing. I really thought that was a Pittsburgh thing, man. But I guess not. So that being said, let me jump on there. So I got it. Give me a second. Boom. All right. So if you guys want to call in, there's the text. I'm refreshing the page right now, and we are live. We are live and direct. So 3 keys to victory. Here's my one key to victory, and it's not stop. It's not as simple as stop Derrick Henry. Everybody's talking about stop Derrick Henry. It's not necessarily stop Derrick Henry. Slow Derrick Henry. Slow him down. Don't let him get into that mojo, because this guy he goes off anytime, but he really does go off in the 3rd and 4th. That's when he kills you. When everybody's tired, they're banged up, they're bruised up, and then here comes freaking Henry, 6'3", 200 and whatever, 80 pounds of this man running and barreling down your way. Fam, it is not fun. It is not fun to go up against a guy like that. So we got to get him and hit him early. So if you guys saw last game, man, Ed Oliver was an absolute menace. He was irritating to the offensive guards. So if we can push back that line and get in the backfield and frustrate him before we can get there, that is key. But the main thing, the one thing that I noticed from last year, the last few years, actually, when we faced Derrick Henry, is you can't just have one guy go after him, i.e., Mr. Norman. You guys already saw what happened to Norman. They sent this boy, they sent him right to where he belongs. You know what I'm saying? To the sideline. Like, they shoved that man out the way. And it was quite embarrassing. It was nothing you could do about it, right? You can't just go one-on-one with a guy like Derrick Henry. You have to swarm. If we swarm him, I'm talking about one on his legs, one on the top, we get after him and swarm that ball, see ball, get ball, we have an opportunity. But if we try to do one-on-one, trying to tackle him, it's like trying to tackle Devin Singletary one-on-one. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You want to get to Devin Singletary, you got to gang up. Take all angles away. He can do all the stuff he wants. It's not going to happen. But you get one guy on him, it's over with. It is over with. Now, key to victory, slow down Derrick Henry. And by slowing him down, get in that backfield. Get in that backfield and swarm. Swarm the RB. Swarm him and don't be relentless, man. Be relentless, excuse me, and just get after him. All right? That's the number one key for me. Number one key, swarm, slow him down. Number two, contain. Contain. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. They've got some speedsters on that team, and they're going to try to break contain. The play action. We've got to be disciplined, and we've got to really contain. So, number one, obviously, it's a slow Derrick Henry down, swarm him, team tackling, gang tackle, all that good stuff. Number two, contain. Do not let these guys break contain. Do not let Derrick Henry get around the corner, string his ass out right to the sideline. String his ass out to the sideline. That's how I feel that we can get to slow down these Titans with Derrick Henry being involved, right? Number three. And it's gonna sound unimportant to you guys, but if we really want to take these guys and win, it's a must. When we have the opportunity to be in the red zone, take advantage of the red zone. We can't settle for points. And everybody's got a group chat that they're in. I was in the group chat today, and we were talking about how dominant our Bills team is, and we shouldn't as fans feel sorry and be sorry that and not be excited about this team. We should be excited, and we should be yelling at the rooftops to say how good this team is. And a great point was made. It was, fam, if you want to beat the Bills, you have to score 30 points. You're gonna have to score 30 points. Isn't that crazy? They used to say that. I remember at one point we couldn't even get to 20 points a game. We were averaging 17 points a game. How crazy is that? We've almost doubled that shit. So you want to beat the Bills, you must score 20 freaking points. Shit, my man. Terrence Blank says, Henry won't be a factor. I guarantee it. Well, we got to make sure he's not a factor. Matthew Montgomery says, say it with your effing chest. Yo, you know what, Sam? Fam, I will say it with my chest. You know what? I got you, fam. I got you. I can't let you down and not say it with the old chest. So here it is, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the way we're going to beat these damn Tennessee Titans. We can't play games with them. They feel that they can hang with us. They are not on the same damn playing field as the Buffalo Bills. Let me tell you why, and let me tell you how we're going to beat these guys. Number one, we must slow down Derrick Henry. Everybody's like, stop Derrick Henry. We can slow him down. Swarm his ass. One guy, two guys, three guys. This is a gangbang. Get his ass and don't let him go. Don't even stop. Relentless. Get him so damn frustrated that he's out of his game, right? Before he even gets the freaking handoff, we're on that ass. That's number one. Number two, freaking contain. Listen, Tannehill was a former receiver. The boy he's an athlete. What did he play? Like some tech school. I forgot what tech. But he's an athlete. He can play. So we can't let him break contain, because that's what killed us last year. We're not the same team. We must bring it to him. So that play action, you know what I'm saying? The whole bootleg, just make sure that we are not letting this guy get out. Derrick Henry, same thing. He wants to go and get it. He wants to get to the sideline. Get to the sideline before him. The great thing about this whole situation is 6'3", 240, 250, whatever his size is, guess what? We got a linebacker on the other side in Tremaine Edmonds at 6'5", 250 that can run a 4.4 40. So I'm just saying, fam. So sideline to sideline, we'll meet you there with the gang. Let's go. So the stampede is going to be there, right? Number three, how are we stopping this team? We got to capitalize in the freaking red zone. We get to the red zone, we get in there, and we put points on the board. Can't settle for three. Can't do that. We can't let these guys hang around. We got to beat these guys and treat them like we treated the freaking Washington football team. Treat them like we treated the freaking Miami Dolphins and Davis Mills and the freaking Texans. They're playing in a weak-ass AFC South. Let's show them how weak they are. We got to whoop that ass. And ladies and gentlemen, say it with your motherfucking chest. Let's go. Shit, that felt good. I'm not gonna lie, that felt real good. So, fam, if y'all are trying to join the show, the BF Text Club is live, is running right now. And if you want in, it's your time. It's your time to jump in right now. So I see some people are here now. Okay, here we go. Let me send the link. Let me know if you guys got the link. If not, I gotta resend it to you. Boom. I got one. Yes, sir. You guys aren't shot tonight. I like it. I like it a lot. Boom. Get that link. Let me know if you guys get that link. I'm going to see if you guys pop on. Yeah, my man. I see my man D Handsome. D Handsome in the building. I got you, Ken. I got you, fam. Yeah, I got the OG, triple OG. OG, triple OG. He knows who he is. Sending that link. All right. So if you guys want to jump on, absolutely jump on. This is your time to jump on. And without further ado, let me get my first guest in the building. What's my guy? What's good, my guy? Hold on. Let me turn this sideways. Let me get the banners out the way. We got to give your talk to me, man. First of all,
what's going on?
How were you last week? Because you were hyped.
I was 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago against the. Yeah, I was against the Texans.
That's right. You were letting them have it.
Well, my friend who's a Giants fan calls me and tells me that we're trash because we haven't scored on the Texans. Josh Allen threw an interception, his first pass, and then he got real quiet the rest of the game.
Of course he did.
So in the fourth quarter, I remember he called me to talk trash that we were playing like trash in the first quarter. So I called him up and I just ripped into him. I just told him, I was like, your team sucks. He was in Boston. He's like a half Patriot fan. All these Giants fans like half Patriot fan because they beat him twice in the Super Bowl. So They love the Patriots and Tom Brady. They're disgusting. I hate them all. They're
disgusting.
They're disgusting because it's so like I couldn't root for another team in football. Like, how do you like just change allegiances? And like the team you beat in the Super Bowl, and the only reason they root for them is because the more Tom Brady wins and the more Bill Belichick wins, the better those two Super Bowls look. So all Giants fans are closet Patriots fans. So if you have a friend who's a Giants fan, they love Tom Brady. They love Bill Belichick. So he's just like that, man. And so I had to let him know. And he was in Boston to watch the Patriots and Tampa Bay game. So just reiterate my point that he's a closet Patriots fan.
I hear you. It's sad. Can't do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at his team. They're embarrassing right now. The Giants are an embarrassment.
I don't get it because they got some talent on that team. Offensively, they got some talent. I don't know. Maybe it's the head coach. I don't know, man. This guy came in trying to act like he was Denzel Washington from Remember the Titans. And everybody, you got to earn your stuff. Nobody has names on the back of their jerseys. Man, stop that, man. We in the NFL. We are professionals. Stop that nonsense. Treating us like 12-year-olds.
It's like ever since they benched Eli Manning and broke his streak of consecutive starts for Geno Smith, they've just been a dumpster fire. I think it's just karma. You treat your franchise quarterback, the best quarterback in your team's history, and you bench him for Geno Smith. Like, what the frick is Geno Smith going to do for you?
Well, and it was like, yeah, find out what Geno's made about this weekend.
The Steelers are going to crush them. I honestly think the Steelers are going to get back in this. I honestly think at the end of the day they're going to be a wild card team.
They're well coached. I don't see why not.
Look. I mean, say what you want about Week 1, but their defense is legit, man. Their defense could stop people, and if they could get Najee Harris running, and Ben just throws it 25 times a game and manages a game like a veteran can, they can definitely go on a run. I think they
have an opportunity. Now, let me ask you this: I need two things. Give me a quick thoughts on last game against the Chiefs. How you feel about that victory? How you feel about how we handled business? Quickly get into that, and then we're gonna get into this game.
I'll tell you this: I knew we were going to win the game in the first two drives.
Why? The
first two drives. And I'm not saying this is hindsight or 2020. And I'm just like making some bullshit. But I talked to my friend that was sitting right next to me. The fact that they came out, that whole first drive they had, The only reason they scored any points was because of the stupid refs giving them BS penalties to continue that drive.
Yep.
And then we still held them to a field goal. So that was great. And then when it came out the second for our drive, seeing Josh Allen run the ball in that RPO offense, they were not expecting that. We started the game off with Jake Kumaro and Isaiah McKenzie as our starting wide receivers. Diggs wasn't out there. So they're lining up for first play of the game, and you see Kumaro and McKenzie. They're like, what the freak is going on here? And then all of a sudden, Josh Allen starts running all over the place. And holy crap, we didn't plan for this. What are we going to do? And the whole game, the defense is garbage to begin with, but the whole game they were off bounds. I never thought for 1 second during that game that we had a chance to lose that game. I was so shocked and so surprised and happy with the coaching plan and the way we played. I mean, you couldn't have had to ask for a better performance there.
No, I totally agree. So now here's where I need your help. I need you to give me your 3, and I'm putting everybody on the spot. And if you guys all have the same answer, great. But I want to know, what are 3 ways we win this game? 3 ways that we win this game, and one thing. So 3 ways we win this game, and one thing that could do us in and make us lose.
Sure. One thing, the only thing I could think of that could do us in is turnovers, like we did last year. Yep. I mean, that's probably if we play a clean game and we have 0 turnovers, I cannot see any way we lose this game. If we play clean and don't turn the ball over once, we're going to win this game. So that's the only wild card that could possibly be in that.
So 3 ways, 3 keys to victory. What do the Bills got to do?
The D line, just keep doing what they're doing. Their tackles are soft. I think you're going to see another great game from Rousseau, Epinesa. Maybe Jerry might get in on the action, but Taylor Lewan's playing like doo-doo right now, man. He's hurt. He's coming off an ACL. He's got a toe injury. The other right tackle, he's soft. I mean, I think you're going to see our DNs just eating this game. I think, and then and then the line, the interior, we didn't have Star last year, and we didn't have this version of Ed Oliver. So Derrick Henry's not getting anything up that middle. I'm sorry. I don't know who we're going to sit because I think we're going to start Harrison Phillips. So I don't know.
Do you want to see Harrison Phillips in this game?
I mean, I just think that's what they're going to do. I don't know if I want to see him, but traditionally, with their rotations they've had, I think they probably will start Phillips.
So
not start him, but play him in the rotation.
Activate him, and then probably deactivate Obata, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. I don't know. I mean, it's a wealth of riches, so it's weird to say. It's like you don't want to sit any of these guys. You wish we had more roster spots, but but yeah, I mean, so that's gonna be the one thing I think. And Tannehill's been sacked 20 times. He's on pace to get sacked 60 times this year. He is going to break down. He ain't going to make the end of the year. I mean, Titans fans are all, I know they're 3-2 and their division is crap, but Tannehill goes down, they're done. So, and he's been getting smacked around. And this week ain't going to be any different. This weekend not going to be any different.
All right. So give me 2 more. I need 2 more how we win this game.
2 more.
Or you may not even have it. It's just one of those things where just fucking put the points on the board and call it a day.
Yeah. I mean, you pick your poison. I mean, their corners are soft. Their slot corners, I think Beasley can eat them up. You're gonna see Diggs moving in on the slot. Good luck guarding him. Yeah, you're gonna see Judon's back, but he's not a great coverage tight end. He's more of a DN pressure kind of guy.
What do we got? Bud Dupree? Is it Bud Dupree?
Oh, sorry. Bud Dupree. Sorry. Mm-hmm. And then Judon's on the Patriots. Yeah. But I think Knox is still going to eat. I mean, until defenses show that they can stop Knox or Sanders, and if they want to keep doubling Diggs and putting help over the middle to get Beasley, sure, we'll take it. That's what the whole knock I've heard all week on Patrick Mahomes is he won't take what the defense gives him. He won't take what the defense gives him. He's just so impatient. Josh Allen is completely different. You want to double Diggs? Cool. We'll throw it to him when he's open, but I'm not going to force it to Diggs. I'm going to throw it to my tight end. I'm going to throw it to Emmanuel Sanders. I'm going to throw it to whoever, or dump it off to Moss. He's taking all the stuff that you're giving him, and right now and these guys are just eating because they're just on single coverage. So I mean, like I said, I'm not stressing at all about this game. I mean, I know you want. It's like I don't know. It's like a parent trying to tell their kid about crossing the street. Look both ways. I mean, I can see there's no cars coming. I'm fine. I'm gonna go. Like I don't need to look, stop and look. Like we're making a bigger deal. I think honestly, we're making a bigger deal about this team than we have to. This
Yeah,
team,
you think?
yeah. I understand we're fans and we try to go through the scenarios in our head and
Yeah.
we work ourselves up, like, because we're Bills fans. I mean, let's face it. This is new to us. Like this is all still new to us. And just go into a game and be like, dude, we're gonna crush this team. I felt it on the Texans. I was never worried about the Texans. The Dolphins, I wasn't worried about. I mean, going to the Washington football team, yeah, I was worried about the Chiefs, but after what you just saw with the Chiefs and this coaching staff, they're not going to have a letdown game. This coaching staff will not allow them to have a letdown game. So go ahead.
No, and this is perfect because it allows me to ask you this. So it's the one player that you feel is going to have that standout game, and then the mighty question: score predictions. Before you get out of here. So the one player that you feel like is going to have their breakout game, whether on the defensive side, because Groot was last week, it was all Groot. Groot was just having a phenomenal game. So who's the player that stands out today? Is it a rookie? Is it a veteran guy? Is it the usual? Is it Josh Allen? Who steps up? And then give me the score prediction to the game.
I think for us that steps up. I'm going to say, because a lot of it's made about it for the last 2 weeks about Beasley not being part of the game plan. And I think that's all about coverages. I think you're finally going to see the first week where I don't think they first of all have the personnel to cover him. Okay. And two, they're going to start looking to put more people on our other guys and put more concepts in there to try to take away our tight ends and maybe get more looks on Sanders. Because Beasley's been a decoy for Sanders for a lot of those routes that he's open on.
I know.
He's been and you look, the safety comes down on him, the linebacker drops back. The corner, he's attracting almost like triple coverage on that Kansas City game where Josh Allen threw that 35-yard touchdown. Sanders Beasley got triple covered. He was in the middle of a triangle with defenders, and so he's playing his part. But I think this week he breaks out, and we're gonna forget that we were talking about Beasley being on a milk carton for the last 2 weeks. So
I like it. I like it. All right, give me that score prediction. I need
that. Geez, man. They're slightly better on defense than Kansas City, but not much. I mean, it's 28th, so, I mean, I'll say 35-10.
Okay. 35-10. 35-10, I like it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my guy, Mr. Montgomery, he's very subtle today. He's subtle, he's smooth, he's debonair today. That's
well, cool. You know what? I'm not worried. That's why. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Goose Fraba. Just calm down. We're fine. This team will be fine. We got that bye week. We'll be sipping. We'll be having fun. We'll be 5-1 in the bye week. Don't worry about it.
I freaking love it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my guy, Matt Montgomery. Matt Montgomery. Yo, how's your cousin? Is he good?
He should be coming back, I think, next week. Not this week. Next week he'll be back.
Yeah, because he's bummed up right now.
He got a high ankle sprain. Yeah, against the Titans. So we'll get some payback from him.
I got you, man. All right, man. We'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right, see you, man.
Yes, sir. That's my guy, Matt Montgomery. So you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, but we have a mini celebrity amongst Bills Mafia, and that's Quentin Nelson's cousin. So Matt Montgomery is cousins with Quentin Nelson. So when we played the Colts a couple years back, last year in that playoff game, it was like torn because you want your team to win, but you want your cousin to have success. But at the end of the day, business is business. That's what it comes down to. So shout out to my guy, Matt Montgomery. All right, next up. There's my guy. Triple OG, John Yodes. What's happening, John? What's good?
We say Fanatics. How y'all doing tonight?
Oh, listen, man. I should be asking you how you doing, man. How you doing today?
Oh, we doing great. We doing great. I'm telling you what, man. These Tennessee Titans fans down here are ready for the game, but I know a lot of them because I live right here. I'm 23 miles south of Nashville.
Oh, are you? Okay, there you go. Talk to me, man. What's going on? What's the vibe?
I mean, everybody around here is Titans fans, right? So, I'll just say they're spooked.
Are they? What are the radio
just
stations?
A little bit. They're spooked because they're not happy with what's going on with their team, even though they're 3-2. They lost against Arizona in the first game.
Yep.
Which is Well, legit. I mean, look at
Yeah,
Arizona right now, right? And then, but they lost against the Jets.
Mm.
Their defense is not right. And yeah, I mean that's going to open up for us. I'm telling you what, it's a sour taste in our mouths from last year when they kept moving our game down, and we got to play on a Tuesday night. I mean, our guys were off. It's not just that Josh was hurt and Milano was hurt and Tremaine was hurt and playing hurt, but you can't tell me, how do you keep up that energy level when you get told you're going to play here, then you get told you're going to play here, and you get told you're going to play here.
Yeah. It's hard. You can't get up for the game. You can't. It's hard to.
No. How do you do that?
Yeah.
And when you play football, you get that energy level up. You got to keep that energy level up.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Now I have a question for you. So you're out in Tennessee land. You're 20 miles from Knoxville?
Nashville. I live in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, just down 24 from Murfreesboro.
There you go. All right. So I'm not sure how often you listen to radio, but how are the radio stations sounding out there? Are they like, oh, the big bad Bills are coming to Tennessee? I don't know if we look good, or are they confident? Is there confidence out there?
I don't listen to their talk on the radio. I see it on the news, and I don't know. They look at what their problems are, and they kind of identify their problems, and they're looking to try to get their people back. There's so many people they've got that's hurt, and they hope shows back up in this game. Bud Dupree's one, Taylor Lewan, some key names, Julio Jones. I mean, Julio Jones was their big key, and he played the first week. And the second week he had a good game in it, and then he's gone. And Julio has not put together he's not together with Tannehill.
Yeah.
They ain't had time yet. So it's not like Stephon and Josh hit it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they hit it off, but they haven't been able to do it. And even if he does come back, I mean, even last week, AJ, he was on a play count. So they think it's still going to be on a play count this week.
Yep.
And Julio, if he gets in the game, he's going to be on a play count. I mean, how do you plan on winning a game on play count, especially against our defense? You know what I'm saying?
It's too tough.
You're not going to be able to do it.
It's too tough. And right now we're primed. We're oiled up and ready to go. So it's going to be hard to start to try to get your bearings correct against a team that's red hot right now. So
they're trying to get that steering right, and we're steering.
We're
straight on.
We're definitely steering. And there are some people that have some really big confidence in these Titans, man. Julio Jones playing, and he's going to torch the Bills secondary. I don't know about all that, but Julio is a talent.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever going to deny
that. He's a talent.
No doubt about it. So, John, give me a couple. I want two things, two keys to this victory, and something that maybe someone is not thinking of, or plays a small factor. It doesn't have to be big; could be a small factor.
I wrote a couple of things down.
Okay. Talk to me.
We have stopped Derrick Henry. We've played these cats for the last 3 years in a row, which is kind of weird, being as their division, or not division, their conference, but not division. So we know them.
Yes.
They think they know us. And we've stopped Derrick Henry, though, every time we played him. We will stop him. And how Derrick Henry wins against these teams is the teams don't have the rotational opportunities we have on the front four.
Okay.
All our guys stay prepped up, ready to go. They're rested. In the third and fourth quarters, they're rested. Derrick Henry always puts up his yards in the second half.
Yes, he
always.
Does. Yes, he does.
He's slow in the first half, but the second half, that's where he trucks.
Yeah.
But
that's where we start breaking down. We start losing our mechanics, and then Derrick Henry just becomes Derrick Henry.
He hammers them. But our guys are fresh.
Yep.
The depth that we have is tremendous.
I like it.
You know,
I'm really impressed by that. Honestly, they've constructed this team very well to play and go up against the best of them. And it starts in the trenches, like we all talk about. It starts in the trenches, and they
it
definitely
starts in the
address the
trenches.
trenches on the defensive side of the ball. John, it's about that time, man.
Have you ever seen a defensive front four that had a rotational strength like we got in the past?
It's weird because I wasn't. I see.
I
if I
can't
have a
think of
player
one.
like Groot, I don't want him to keep exiting the game. I want him
That's
in.
true too,
right?
Hey, he says play the hot hand, right?
Play the hot hand, but I also understand it. You said it best. Like, listen, we have guys that are fresh legs, ready to go. The motor runs hot, and when it's their number is called, they go hard. So,
well, look, you take out Jerry Latulele, they're aged, right? Take out the aged guys, let them get some time off, and they still got their legs underneath them when they do come in. But our young guys, hey, they got that energy,
They do. They definitely do. That's why I love the fact that we have an infusion of the young and old on this squad. It's freaking amazing. It's a beautiful thing to see. It's just so nice to see, and that's how we're going to continue to have success. So, John Triple OG, I need that score prediction. Give me that score prediction. What do we got for this game coming up on Monday night?
Well, I know at least we got to have 24 by halftime, and I think we're pushing 40 again.
Oh shit! Okay,
we're going over 40, and we will hold them to probably 17. And I think that if that happens, it's going to be trash in the fourth quarter.
I like it. I like it a lot.
We're gonna take them out. They're just
40 burger.
Yeah, we're gonna take them.
I like it. And what are we giving? What did you say? What we're giving up? What's the score? What are they putting up on us? 10, 15 points, 25, 24. What do you got?
17.
Damn.
Yeah.
40-17. I'll take it. We'll say 42-17. Right? We're gonna repay them because they beat us.
That sounds good.
Last game.
That sounds good.
We'll give them a point. 42-17.
Quick shout out to my mother. I think my mom's watching tonight.
Hey, quick shout out to Mama Yotis. What up, Mama? Let me give her that. Let's go. Well, listen, John. Are you going to the game or are you gonna be watching from home?
I'm watching here at the house. I'm not going. I can't deal with Nashville traffic. I drive that interstate every day to work 100 miles, and no,
I'm not interested.
I can't. I just can't deal with the traffic.
I got you, man. John,
I'd rather watch it here. I listen to WGR 550. So Murphy and everybody on the radio, and I turn down the TV. And then I match it up with the call.
Yeah, I hear you. You give me the impression that you drive a pickup truck. Are you a pickup truck guy?
I got a truck and I got a car.
There you go. I had a feeling John doesn't
give me. And I got a trike.
There it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's my guy, Triple OG, John Yotis. I always appreciate your calls, and you're always one that is there to share your light and give us some insights on the game, man. So I appreciate you. So we will see you Monday night after the post game.
Yes, sir. Love y'all. Peace.
Yes, sir.
And let's go Bills.
Yes, sir. Let's go Bills. My man, John Yotis. That's my guy right there. We're gonna move on, man. We're gonna move on to the next guest. Who's this? Oh, Mr. D Handsome. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Can you hear me this time?
We can hear you now.
That's what's up, man.
What's up, D Handsome?
What's happening, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm good, boss. How's everything, man? It's been a while since you called, man.
Yeah, for real. The first time I tried, man, I couldn't do it. I had all the kids on Wi-Fi watching whatever it is that kids watch.
Yeah, of course.
And,
you know how it is.
I froze up last time, so it sucked, man. I was like, oh, man, it sucks. So I got to go at it the second time. And
I totally get it, man.
With this Titans game, you were saying, you go back to, last year and how they beat us, whatever. How much time did they have to prepare for us? You know what I'm saying? So they got to see a lot of us and, what we could do and all the other stuff. So they were really prepared for what we had to bring. And so this season, we've upgraded everywhere, I feel.
That's a great point because they did have a little more time to prepare for us. And
they had all that COVID issues going
because they didn't play the week before, didn't they cancel their week game because they had to reschedule
like that. It was something messed up. I can't remember exactly how it went. I know they had a lot of time to watch us. Yeah, so I don't think they're ready, for what's coming. I mean, we got a stacked defense. we figured out our rotation on the O-line. Knox has finally came out of his shell. It took forever,
Yes.
but finally he's here. I think he's
Lovely
landed.
to see.
And Steph Diggs too on another thing. Like he's always double teamed, so that leaves Knox, Sanders, all them open, wide open, all game long. That's what we saw in Kansas City. At least that's what I thought. And so yeah, just marching down the field. I don't see Tennessee doing much against us. Containing was it Henry back there?
Yep.
That's all we have to do,
Henry.
just contain him and just put the pressure on Tannehill. And that whole offense is going to fall. There's no way. I don't see them scoring 20.
Oh yeah, less than 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna get right to it. D Hanson, talk to me. So score prediction. Give me your score prediction.
I'm seeing a 50 burger for real. I mean,
50 burger.
I keep saying it all week, man. And I just see something like that coming. If Josh gets taken out in the second half and we got Money Mitch playing, then maybe not. We'll be in the 40s. But I really feel we're going to stomp and walk on this team.
Wow. You know what? A lot of Bills fans are super confident about this. Like, I mean, you saw Matt Montgomery. Matt Montgomery was super chill. He's got the polo shirt on. He's just chilling. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried. And I like it. I like the vibe that we're bringing on. I don't feel as if it's gonna blow. We're gonna blow this team out. I think it's gonna be a little closer, in my opinion. Yeah. But if they put up 50 points, man, listen. I'd be glad to be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
It's absolutely possible. It's absolutely possible with what we got in our offense, just to fire that out. But
no question about that.
Like I said, yeah. And I don't see Bass getting a lot of time. Kicking field goals. I don't see Bass doing that a whole lot. Just after touchdowns.
Easy.
That's it. Yeah, all day. That's what I see coming.
All right, so give me a player on the defense that you feel is gonna stand out this game. Last week it was Groot. Groot definitely he stood out. So who do you see standing out this game? Tre'Davious White.
Yep, I think he's gonna have a big game. I think with the penalties that he's racked up, he feels a certain way. I think he's coming out to play. I think he's coming out to, prove a point that, that's not how he plays. That's not his game. He plays clean ball.
I like it. That actually, you know what? I'm going to be paying attention to Trey White because Trey White didn't play last game. That's number one. Now you will probably see him matched up a lot on Julio Jones, depending if he travels or not. So it's going to be super interesting because AJ Brown plays inside. He plays outside. So he's all over the place. So it'll be really fun to see what this team can bring forward. So, D Handsome, 50 burger for my guy. That's D Handsome. I like it. 50 burger. I love it, man. D Handsome, I appreciate you calling in, man. Tune in after the game, man. Post game.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be here.
It's gonna be lit, man. Ladies and gentlemen, my guy D Handsome. Nice to meet you, man.
Hey, nice meeting you, Rico. Take it easy.
You got it, buddy. My man D Handsome. D Hansom's been in the chat for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Always supporting, and it's always nice to get D Handsome's face on the screen, baby. Let's go. And our last guest for the night, Jeff Green.
You already know.
You already know. What's good, Jeff? First of all, congratulations on winning the T. Congratulations. All right, so did you send us an email? You got to send us an email with your address and everything.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, good shit. Fam, I need your wild predictions. What do we got? Jeff Green, you've been hitting some pretty close ones, man.
I know.
So,
first of all, I just came back from basketball, hit a game winner today. So.
Oh shit! Look at this guy. Game winner. Was it 3-pointer?
It was a half court.
Half court. Who you think you are, LeBron? Hitting them half court. You Steph Curry? Golly, good for you, man. What number you rocking?
I rock number 5 for football, and then I rock number 10 for basketball.
Number 10, okay, all right. I respect it. Number 10's all right. It's okay. So talk to me, man. I need some score predictions. I need some who's gonna give me some stats. Talk to me. This is your light. Let's go.
All right, so let me say it with my chest real quick.
Whoa. Before you say with your chest, I gotta set you up. I can't just let you say with your chest without setting you up, man. I can't do that to you. Let's go. Go ahead, Jeff.
So this I was really hyped up last week. So, and what I want to see is Jerry Hughes go up for 3 sacks this week. 3.5 sacks. And on the other side, Levi Wallace is going to get 4 interceptions this week.
What? 4 interceptions? I would love it. I would honestly love it. If he gets me 4 interceptions, man, Yo, it's over. Pack your bags, Tennessee. It's a wrap. 4 interceptions.
Because I feel like every week Levi Wallace gets picked on. I think I think because of the whole Dean Jackson, which I still think Dean Jackson should start, but he needs to show out for real to convince me that he's a number 2.
So you need to get. Can we lower the 4 interceptions to maybe like 2 interceptions? Or you say I'm staying with my chest.
I'm staying with the take because one of them is gonna go to the house.
Yes, you love it. All right, hold on. Last but not least, give me a score prediction for the game because this is my favorite. This is when I love when you give me the score predictions. What do you got?
All right,
is it gonna be a blowout or is it
gonna
be
more close? I think it's gonna be more close.
Okay, talk to me.
I think the Bills gonna win 42-37.
Oh,
and Josh Allen's gonna have a 5-touchdown game with 325 yards with a 65%
completion percentage. Yo, I'm writing this down. This time I'm not playing games. I'm writing this down. So 65%, 325, and he's gonna have 5 TDs, and it's gonna be a mix. It's gonna be a mix of in the air and on the ground. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. And you say we're gonna win 42-37?
Yeah.
42-37.
We can't be too cautious about this team because Henry's still a threat.
Yep.
And I think we'll hold him under 65 yards.
That is doable. We did it last year. We did last year now, but now you're allowing them to score 37 points. So something tells me that Henry might go off. Do we want to edit the score?
No, Tannehill's about to go off, I think.
Tannehill's good. Okay. So we're gonna keep it at 42-37, and my man Henry is under 65 yards.
Yeah,
I love it. Yo, listen, I'm writing this down because when this game happens, I'm like, yo, Jeff Green, you son of a bitch, you did it again. If Levi Wallace has 4 interceptions, bro, wherever you go, you call me, and I'm gonna be. Oh, I got lottery tickets, man, bro. What numbers you give me? Because
I just see the game what it is. It's any given Sunday and anybody can show up, especially with this team right here. And when I'm on Clubhouse and everything, we still don't get the respect that we deserve. And I know some of y'all Bills fans, y'all get worried, but don't worry. Don't worry because this is the best team in the NFL right now. Fuck everybody else.
I like it.
This is the best team in the world right now. We're winning the Super Bowl this year.
I feel good about it. We're looking. It's early, but it feels good.
I think we'll win the Super Bowl against Tom Brady.
That would be lovely if we can go against Tom Brady and we beat Tom Brady and we make him retire after that. Oh, that would be lovely. But yo, I gotta give my man Jeff Green some props because I wrote that, and I also wrote down. You said Jerry Hughes is gonna have 3 sacks. I think that is doable. So
I got him as defensive player of the year. So
now you tripping. Now you tripping. now you all over the place. That's my guy, Jeff Green. I appreciate you, man. So listen, tune in after the game. You're gonna be there after the game.
Yes, sir. You already know.
Yes, sir. You already know, man. Jeff Green. Yo, Jeff Green hits a buzz. He hits the game winner in ball today. This guy's on the cloud 9 right now. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Have yourself a good night.
Yep.
Yes, sir. That's my guy, Jeff Green. Sometimes Jeff Green would be outlandish. I mean, shoot, 42-37. Go on now. I mean, it could happen, but I'm saying 4 interceptions for Levi Wallace. Come on now. 3 sacks for Jerry Hughes. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? 65% doable. 325 yards, very doable. 5 touchdowns, extremely. I can see Jerry Hughes. I mean, I can see Josh Allen coming with those numbers. But 4 interceptions for my guy, Levi Wallace. I don't know about that. But that's my guy, Jeff Green. He's been right before. So this is where it's gonna be interesting. I mean, shit. Sometimes a broken clock is right twice a day. So maybe this is gonna be one of those situations. We'll never know until after the game. So listen, folks, that's it for me. I wanted to be able to talk about the keys to victory. I wanted to make sure that, the voices of the fans are heard. If you guys want to join next time and you're like, I'm shy, I don't think I can go on. Yo, trust me, you can. It's fun. I'll make sure that I put you in a position where you good. Take this number down, text it So when it's time for me to give out the links, you guys, all you got to do is, hey, send me that link. I want on. And we'll call it from there. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. It's going to be listen, most people are extremely confident on this team and their successes that they're going to have against the Tennessee Titans. So, we shall see. We shall see. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be Monday night. We get to relax, kick back, watch all the Sunday games, you know what I'm saying? And then Sunday night games. And then we jump on for the Monday nighter against the Tennessee. And we get the week started down right. After the Tennessee Titans, who do we face? I'm looking at it. We're going to Miami. Or Miami's coming to us. Oh, who are we going to play? We're going to play Brissett? Are we going to play, you know what I'm saying? Tonga Vailoa. We don't know. Shoot, man, we play what? The Dolphins. Then we go to Jacksonville. Then we have the Jets. Damn, we go Dolphins, Jets, Colts. Damn, fam. We about to get 10 wins real quick. Easy. So, folks, that's it for me. Put your mics up. If you guys enjoyed this show, get your little phones out. Put the little microphone out. If you're on your MacBook, put the microphones up if you guys enjoyed the show. I think we're going to have a good one, man. I think it's going to be a good show. I don't know if we're going to blow this team out. I think they're going to try to keep it close. They're going to try to kill the clock, and not allow us to have many possessions. That's why I feel like we're not going to score as many points. I think it's going to be I still think we win this game. I think it's going to be something like 24-17. 27-20, 27-17, something like that. Like it's going to be like 8-point win to 10-point win. But I don't think that we reach the 30s this time. And I think they keep it closer than we think. So I appreciate the mics. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of the freaking weekend. If you guys have good weather out there, enjoy it. Get out there, and we'll see you guys Monday night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy. Listen, tune in after the game. And it's about that time. And until next time, it's your boy. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gone. Let's go.